Hello everyone, welcome back to day 35 of Polity Daily Drill. Let's begin. First question. Consider the following statements regarding the functions performed by the CAG of India, the Comptroller and Auditor General of India. Number 1. So he maintains the union government accounts and audits the same. Number 2, he maintains the state government accounts and audits the same. The CAG is a constitutional body with provisions mentioned under Articles 148 to 151 under Part 5 of the Indian Constitution. Now, you'll be surprised to know that the CAG does maintain the accounts of state government as well as audits the accounts of the state government. However, the CAG does not maintain the account of union government. Why? Because we have a different post, a different office, a different department. The ICAS, Indian Civil Accounts Services, headed by the CGA, the Controller General of Accounts, who maintains the accounts of union government. However, the auditing part is correct. So statement 1 is incorrect, 2 is correct. What's the right answer? B, 2 only. Moving on to question number 2. The office of the State Election Commissioner is A, an autonomous person like the Election Commissioner of India, B, an independent officer but linked to the ECI, an officer under the indirect control of the Election Commission of India, or D, an officer who assists the functions of the Election Commission of India. So SEC is a constitutional body under Article 243 capital K, and this fellow in no way, form or manner reports to the ECI. He or she is an independent constitutional post, just like election commissioners of India, which are or who are independent constitutional post holders. So A is the right answer. Moving on to question number 3. Consider the following statements with respect to the National Commission for Scheduled Castes. Every state government shall consult the Commission on all major policy matters affecting scheduled castes and Anglo-Indians. Interesting. So we know that NCSC is a constitutional body under Article 338. Now, is it mandatory for the state government or central government to consult the Commission on all major policy matters? Yes, it is. It is mandatory, which is mentioned under Article 338 Clause 9. Secondly, the NCSC, does it serve the needs of scheduled castes only or Anglo-Indians as well? So you'll be surprised to know that the NCSC is a body which serves the needs of both the scheduled caste communities as well as the Anglo-Indian communities. So 1 is correct. Coming to number 2. The Commission has the power to investigate upon complaints and enjoys all the powers of a criminal court. Now, this is wrong. It enjoys all the powers of a civil court. Article 338, Clause 8. So, this is wrong. Which of the statements given above is or are correct? A. 1 only. Moving on to question number 4. Which one of the following statements best describes the significance of the preamble of the Indian Constitution? The preamble is a symbolic introduction to the Constitution and holds no legal importance. B. The preamble serves as a guiding light reflecting the aspirations and ideals of the Constitution makers. This seems to be actually correct. Why? Because the preamble holds no legal significance is wrong. In fact, the courts have said that the Indian Constitution should be read in the grand and noble light and vision of the preamble. Let's read C as well. The preamble is a comprehensive legal document outlining all the fundamental rights, of course not. there is not much clarity on the preamble. Preamble is basically the identity card, the essence of the entire constitution. And D, the preamble is a legally enforceable part of the constitution. We know very well that preamble on its own is not legally enforceable. So B is the right answer. And the last question for the day. Consider the following statements. Fundamental rights are not sacrosanct in nature. They are not sacred in nature. This means they can be modified. Yes or no? Yes, of course. Fundamental rights are not sacrosanct. Why? Because fundamental rights are amendable. You can actually amend the fundamental rights. We know very well that we have modified the rights. In fact, we have repealed the right to property under Article 19 and Article 31 in the year 1978. So yes, fundamental rights are not sacrosanct. Statement is correct. Second one, all the fundamental rights are also available against the action of private individuals. No, this is wrong. Some fundamental rights are available only against the state. A very good example is Article 21 capital A, the right to education. Number 3, the state legislatures do not have the power to make laws to give effect to certain fundamental rights. Is that correct? Yes, of course, it is correct. Article 35 says that there are certain provisions where only the parliament has the power to make laws. For example, providing what? Providing residence as a criteria for reservation in government jobs, Article 16, or making laws to punish for untouchability, etc. So 3 is correct, 1 is correct, 2 is wrong. Which of the statements given above is incorrect? B, 2 only is the right answer. This brings us to an end of our discussion for today. Let's meet tomorrow. Till then, that's all for me. Jai Hind.